Hello and welcome to the 5th episode of ToggleCast. I am Alan and I'm here with... Does this
not
always
again.
happen? I'll just get it right.
I'm here,
Kieran. Are we running live with this right now?
We're running live with this.
Yo, it's your boy, Lucky
Christy
Matt.
sucks.
Damn. Getting roasted. This is like 30 seconds in.
We've not even started. Come on,
Oh
kids.
yeah, busting out the skills, busting out the ills.
Damn, son.
Yeah, every ToggleCast, I think. Now, there's 5 episodes now. This is the 5th one. And every ToggleCast, guess what's happened? I've been like, hey everyone, I'm Alan and I'm here with... And there's a massive silence because I never plan it out beforehand. So everyone's
Because
just
Matt
like...
never talks because he's a loser.
I am a loser, and that's okay.
Now I feel bad about that.
Yeah, that's the point. That's the idea.
I'm gonna leave now. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
So while Kieran's leaving the door, let's talk about our first subject. Okay, guys. So this week, Square announced that they were making a video. Square and Marvel announced that there was going to be a brand new game, and it's going to be an Avengers game called The Avengers Project. I believe that may have been a working title. There's nothing actually confirmed about this. There's a very, very small teaser trailer, and it has a quote in it that's, "We just need to reassemble." Okay? So
Right.
The Lego Avengers.
That was
it's
beautiful.
been totally teased at.
They should just
So,
make another
guys-
Hulk movie. You know what I mean? Because they
Alan, did you just make that up on the spot? Be honest.
I read it from a
You be honestly though.
site called engadget.com. So no, I didn't make that up. Someone else made that up,
Oh,
probably.
that's the
Right.
site that I
But
write. You know,
it's-
it's like the Onion.
So
Yeah,
we
Onion's
just need
great.
to reassemble, apparently.
Is it a Lego
I
movie?
talk with you guys. It's not a Lego movie, no.
I haven't
It's
even
the-
seen the first Lego
It's the
movie.
Avengers, guys. Come on. But basically, I want to talk to you guys about what you'd want to see in an Avengers game, because they were going to do an Avengers game, and it looked rather good, but they didn't end up releasing it, ended up getting cancelled, and now they're doing one. So what would you guys like to see?
I would like to
Avengers-
see in an Avengers game if they kind of based it on like a set, like a movie set,
Yeah.
and if they had a load of hero related items, and then you had to like find it, you had to like find Captain America's shield, and then you tap it, and then you go to the next stage. I don't know. It's been so long since I played a superhero movie. I don't even remember what they're like. The last one I played was Spider-Man on the PS2,
Oh,
which
that
is
was
pretty
the best
fun.
game
It was
ever.
good, isn't it?
Oh,
I mean,
Did you
good.
play the one on the PS1? The one where he just shot the webs directly into the sky and just swung from God
I
himself?
think so. Yeah.
But it was all about Spider-Man 2. I don't know why, but there's never been a Spider-Man game that's beaten that.
Yeah.
Because it's just gave you the ability to choose which arm to swing from. I don't know why that
Right.
makes
Well,
it
yeah,
a good
and also
game,
he actually
but it
swung like a
does.
real Spider-Man instead of
You have
just
to actually
from
think
the sky.
about it. You couldn't you couldn't just hold down a button and he'd just do, just start swinging. But then they got
Was he
rid of
right
that.
or left-handed?
He's both. He's ambidextrous. Holy
Oh,
shit, that
so-
was it. That was hard to say. Let's move on.
I'm quite proud of you for saying that, to be honest.
More syllables.
Especially while you're drunk, eh, Kieran?
Hey, not yet.
Hey,
Bad
He's only had
Alan.
3 sips.
I am not drinking anything. I had some water and 2 cups of coffee today.
Oh.
So the people making it, right, are known for making a lot of open world and RPG customization. So this sounds pretty cool. Like, I'm thinking open world, but you know how like open world Assassin's Creed kind of was, Assassin's Creed 3, right? And I know a lot of people don't like Assassin's Creed 3, but a bit on a bigger scale. Like, I'd like to have New York as a playable area, but then be able to go to a different place and a different place and like loads of different massive worlds. Kind of actually, no, a better example would be The Witcher 3. Because The Witcher 3 obviously is really big, but you have to go to an area and then you have to explore that entire area, which is huge. And then
Yeah.
you go to another area. I kind of want to see that in it. I want to see big places where we have to explore them. I want loads of collectibles, because one of my favorite things about Assassin's Creed games, I know it's nothing to do with that, but is the fact that they really force you to check out the map that they've created, don't they? They say, look, if you want to complete this game, you've got to check out everything because we worked hard on this map. You will find the
Fair
stuff.
play. Yeah.
I kind of want that. I want that in it.
Yeah. That's
there
cool.
there has to be some Stan Lee in there as well somewhere, because why wouldn't they?
There'll definitely be Stanley somewhere.
Yeah.
Faux
Customizing your own hero, is anyone feeling that? I don't know
haven't
how I
even
feel
watched
about that.
the Avengers films, so all this is just going whoosh straight over
Oh
my head.
shit! You haven't
But
seen the Avengers?
No,
films?
I haven't seen a
Wow, what is
superhero
going
film since Fantastic Four.
Jeez, mate.
Maybe.
I'm
Dude,
shocked.
You've not seen any
Look,
good.
I don't know. I just never get round. I haven't been to the cinema since the first Hobbit came out. I saw the first Hobbit was the last thing I saw in the cinema.
No, there isn't a first Hobbit,
right.
Kieran. There is only one Hobbit.
Well, yeah.
Oh, we're not talking about that.
Yeah, tell me
there's-
about it. Oh my god. From a
Yeah,
big
it's
fan
Hobbit,
of the
yeah.
book, going to see that
Oh.
travesty was absolutely ugh.
Right back to gaming.
We're talking about the Avengers. You're saying
Avengers
right back
has
to
a game
gaming.
coming out. It's going to be a
Well,
game.
okay,
What
all I
about-
can do is all my opinion on this is Geralt would totally kick the Avengers' ass because you said something about Witcher 3 before, so he would totally be like, "Come on, guys, spandex, really," and then stab them all to death. So that would be the end of that situation.
Yeah, but
But he wore tight leather. Where
He
do you
did
draw
wear
the
tight
line?
leather, but he looked mwah,
Sexual.
in it.
this
Hey,
is in Kieran. Is
Hang on, I've got
something
something else to
very
contribute here. So, you want to make this open world? Okay, that's great. But how do you make a limited character game open world? Are you gonna have like 25 Captain Americas running around? Is it going to be
Well,
like
you're thinking
Overwatch meets
MMO. You're
GTA?
not. I'm thinking he means more like open world, single player open world.
Yeah, like
oh
single
no,
player.
screw
Or
that.
Like, like Skyrim or.
Who wants to play a game on their own? I
But
don't.
then they could use the
25
universe
Captain
online.
Americas.
20
With different color schemes, like hey, do you know what I mean? I don't know. It's just I don't know about single
the
player
online
games.
play can be you've got to choose which person you want to be. You could be a villain as well, because I'm thinking you don't have to play one character. Like you can choose whichever character you want to play. I would like to see loads and loads of heroes jam packed in. Have you ever played the Lego superhero game?
I've played a few, yeah.
The Lego Marvel superhero games or like the Batman games, they
Yeah.
are so good at like being the perfect superhero game, but they're Lego. I mean, I like Lego. That's cool. I'm not going to knock it as a franchise, but I would like to see
A real
something
one.
that looks kind of real, makes me look real. And
Yeah.
also, like, someone we can do VR. Like, imagine VR being Spider-Man. That would be so cool.
I would
That'd be
throw up
sick.
everywhere.
I think so. I think everyone.
I'd like to see a Lego GTA.
Yeah. Lego GTA.
Can you imagine like stealing
Full
a
on
little
gore
brick
as
car?
well. Full on gore. So when you shoot someone with like they just explode into little Lego bits and
Little
blood
red
everywhere.
pellets.
Kieran, do you not like superheroes then? Is it something you
It's
don't
not
like?
that,
Or?
It's just I never get round to watching.
So if
it.
you were a superhero, Kieran, let's take it back to its bare basics then. If you're not you've not really got involved in any sort of superhero related things since way back when they were terrible ones, what superpower would you like to have as a character on a game,
What, in a video game or in real life?
in a video game?
Hmm.
Because we've played video games where there's
Let's keep this
superpowers.
PG, please.
Have you? Have you
What about
played any
God mode, man?
God mode?
Yeah, that'd be boring, wouldn't it?
Isn't that just
When
like
you
every
just walk
cheat
around going,
game?
"Fear me."
He's a hacker.
Okay, so you'd be
Russian
you'd
hacker,
pretty much
man.
be a god. So you'd have a mode on it where you can
No, it's not a
basically
mode,
be
it's a
immortal.
superhero. It's just God mode, man. He's like a tiny little, like 4-foot man with little glasses. Like, kind of looks kind of like mole-like.
I think you're missing the point here. What video games have you played in the past
Very
where you've
detailed.
had superpowers, and what kind of superpowers were they? I've played
Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2.
I think we're
And what
barking up the
powers
wrong
did you
tree
have?
here, Al.
Powers
To be
did you have
fair.
in Superman? Does that mean Spider-Man 2?
What? I actually have no idea, man.
Leave the poor guy alone. Come on, he hasn't seen a superhero movie in like 25 years.
I know
25
it. I
years.
watched the new Spider-Man, actually. The one where... No, the remake before they're doing another remake, aren't they? Isn't there a remake of a remake coming out?
I think so, yeah.
There was the one with Frodo in it. Or was that not Frodo?
I don't think that was that wasn't Frodo, was it?
No, it was the guy who looks like Frodo, and they get like both mixed up. All
Who,
the time,
Bilbo?
isn't it? No,
Oh,
the guy who played Spider-Man that's
Yeah.
not the guy who played Frodo, is it? No, it's not.
No,
It's, no,
no, he looks similar though. I know what you
the-
mean.
Yeah, that
Oh,
guy.
Yeah, I know. I know
Then
what
it's
you mean.
the other guy. Then they remade it to a skinny blonde guy who's more like to the comics. if I
Yeah, and now
remember.
there's actually a new guy. He's a little. He was recently cast for the latest Avengers movie. So quick interesting little fact because I'm a sado. Spider-Man is owned by Sony because they bought the rights from Marvel or no DC, one of the two. I sound
Marvel.
like a fucking idiot now. Marvel, yeah.
Marvel.
So Spider-Man appeared in a Marvel movie, even though he's owned by Sony, and that's kind of a bit of a rebirth for the Spider-Man franchise, hopefully, and then we'll be seeing more of those to come, which could be really fun.
Which
wasn't there
means,
a
like,
law
the
with
game-
Sony as well, where they
Avengers
had
game-
to make a Spider-Man game every year or they'd lose the license? I remember reading that somewhere.
Oh,
And
Yeah,
that's
that
why
was-
they
that
bring
was
out
the
so
thing.
many atrocious Spider-Man games.
yeah, it wouldn't surprise me at all, to be fair.
But this means that the game, because Spider-Man's now part of the Avengers type thing on the screen, do you think it'll be correlating with the films? Because that would be a really bad direction to step in. I think it'll be more correlated if they have their own universe. That's really cool. Maybe DLC can be like new stories and stuff. I want like every single character to be unlockable. It'll be amazing. Like all the fanboys from Marvel would buy it for the fact that there's loads of different like characters from Marvel that they finally get to play as. Maybe when Batman came out, Batman Arkham Asylum came out. People who were new to Batman got to learn about different sort of obscure Batman characters that we didn't actually know about, because you hear about the Joker, you hear about the Riddler, you hear about all the generic ones, but Batman Arkham Asylum gave
Mr. Freeze.
people, yeah,
Get
everyone knows about him.
down!
That's Arnold, right?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
But everybody
Get
knows
to
about
the
them.
chopper.
So I kind of hope that the Avengers gives us an opportunity to learn more about the Marvel universe, because I am a huge comic book geek. I do really love it. I know quite a lot about it, to be honest. But I'd love to see stuff that I know about that maybe you guys don't know about being put into it, so you can experience it for the first time and then get excited and go and
Yeah.
research it and stuff.
Would I buy the new Spider-Man game? I don't know.
There is a new one, isn't there? There's a new Spider-Man game coming up. So
Who knows? But
which
as we
will
all
be
know,
covered, no doubt. We'll speak about it.
yeah, it's just as gamers, we all have to make, very specific picks for our games because we can't afford to buy every new game that comes out.
True.
So I don't know if I
can't
get it.
afford to buy any games
I don't
that
know if
come
I'd
out.
get it. I think the thing is with Spider-Man is I've been waiting for so long for it to be good. Again, like it was okay. The Amazing Spider-Man was alright as a game. I don't know about Amazing Spider-Man 2. I didn't pick it up. I probably won't pick this one up until I've seen a review, because I feel that I'm looking forward to the Spider-Man game, but every single time a Spider-Man game's come out, I've been so positive about it, and it's never really met my expectations. But this one's not tied to any movie franchise, so it could be better, but I'm going to see what they do about that. So, yeah, I think that brings us to the end of our discussion on the Avengers. The next subject that we're going to talk about, something that I actually know less about than you two, and that is Halo Wars 2. So, Matt, take it away.
All right, so I'm going to preface this by saying that I never played Halo Wars 1.
I played
a
the
good
demo.
start?
I played the
Yeah.
demo.
But I'm a massive fan of RTS, which for most of you, you'll know that is real-time strategy games. So, Age of Empire, it's Command and Conquer. That's not real-time, is it? That's more turn-based.
No, Command and Conquer's real time.
Yeah?
Command
Yeah.
and Conquer Generals, Red Alert, remember on the PlayStation
That's the one.
1?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
used
so-
to bum that on the PlayStation 1 all the time. It was so good.
Yeah,
Hard
I'm a
as
massive
hell,
fan
though.
of
Holy
RTS. I never actually owned was it Command and Conquer?
Command and
Yeah.
Conquer Red Alert?
Yeah, I don't know. I never owned them, but a friend used to play them.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, I'm a big fan of RTS, which is why Halo Wars is very appealing, because there aren't any, as far as I'm aware, there aren't any overly popular or decent RTS games available on console at the moment. There might be some indie games, so please don't get mad at me because I don't really know about them. But in terms of like a mainstream RTS, Halo Wars has kind of been the go-to game for this, and supposedly it is a very, very good game. I've only played the Blitz demo, which is limited because it's effectively like, for those of you who've played Clash Royale, where you drop cards onto the map, it's kind of like that, but Halo Wars isn't about that. Halo Wars is about building a base and obviously using strategy, not just spamming cards out. So I couldn't get a great feel for the game via the demo, which is a shame because I'm not a huge fan of the demo. And if you guys want to see what it's like, go watch the channel, go watch the video on ToggleStick where I play it. So I don't know really. Have you got experience with it, Kieran?
No, not Halo Wars. I played the first one. It was all right. What I hated
Yeah.
about it is it was completely just on the Xbox. And
Yeah,
what
it
did I
was,
hear
yeah.
about this one's going to be on PC as well, which
Yeah.
is amazing because
Yeah.
RTSs belong on the PC. Keyboard and mouse is
Absolutely.
the only way to play an RTS, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And
I
it's set
couldn't-
in the Halo universe, which is actually one of my favorite universes apart from the Warhammer universe because
Oh,
I've actually read all the Halo books and played every single game and things like that. So I kind of bummed that universe, I guess you would
So
say.
you're gonna pick up Halo Wars 2
I'm
or
probably going to
on
pick it
PC?
up. Probably PC, I'm afraid, because I don't have
Yeah.
an Xbox.
That's all right. We'll work on it.
Oh, God.
I've got the thing with me and Halo Wars is I'm used to slightly more complex RTS games, and I feel like Halo Wars is kind of simple. Like you can't place a base anywhere. You have to build it on these weird little pads or something.
So it's kind of like Dawn of War 2, where you just get a set base and you build them on the base.
Yeah,
Basically,
like
you've
for
got
me,
this main building, and then you have to extend it with side buildings around it or something.
that's just
something like
shit. That is not RTS. RTS is about being tactical, not with not only with your troops, but with your placement.
that. Building
with
the
your-
biggest base
exactly.
possible, turtling for 40 minutes, and then
Yeah.
destroying your enemy in about 10
Yeah.
seconds.
Exactly, or splitting off into 3 town centers, and one of them is like kind of behind your opponent, and then completely smashing them to bits. If you like, not being able to do that in Halo Wars is kind of
But it's all
It-
about the smashing them to bits. That's the key words there. That's,
yeah, it is, but that
conversation.
is limited on Halo Wars. I find so. Sadly, I'm not as excited about it as I was. Just
no,
because-
I'm not really that excited
don't
with
know.
it. You said it there. I mean, it's the
Yeah.
Halo
Tell me
universe.
about what's actually different about it then. Like, what is it that changes it up? What were the new features that you played with?
I don't know, man. To me, it seems like the exact same game, just with a few different game modes.
So it's
but-
RTS with a Halo skin slapped on it.
Pretty
So-
much, and it's a kind of a shoddy RTS as well, to be
That's kind
fair.
of disappointing because I love the Halo universe, so it would have been awesome to have some real cool battles, get those
Yeah.
Marines in, things like that, the Spartans,
Yeah.
all that sort of thing.
Well, have you played the demo, Kieran?
No, is it still
Yeah.
available? I might give it a download.
Oh, shizzle. I don't think it is available anymore, sadly. But you can go watch a few videos on it, and
I'll just watch your video.
yeah, that was Blitz, but I literally have no idea what's going on. I've since learned a lot, but I don't know. It just
Don't
doesn't
worry, I'll
give me
roast
that
you
feel.
afterwards.
Oh, please do. But yeah, that's it, Al. I don't really know what else to say. It's some people will love it, some people will hate it, a bit like Marmite, I suppose.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, maybe some people will like the simplicity. Would you say that it's going for a different target market than the other ones? Why would you say that it's so easy?
I don't know. It's just the only tactics involved is how you control your troops, and I think that kind of eliminates half the fun because some people really enjoy base building, and
I love base
Uh,
building.
that's what it's all about, really, isn't it?
It's my
that
OCD to
sensation.
make it look perfect. You know,
Yeah.
like look an amazing base and have all the troops wandering around the base. and
Yeah,
shit like
exactly.
That. It's great.
So if you don't give me that, then don't
I've
want
got
it.
to say, I'd want to enter the base. Like, if I had a base, can you enter the base? I've not played enough of this genre.
Nah, you can't enter it. It's like a zoomed out.
yeah,
it's
I
a
really
zoomed
You
I
out.
don't
need to
wanna-
play more RTSs, Alan. What the heck?
Yeah.
No, I've played the Napoleon Total War one, and I really liked it. But I was
You
wondering if there
roasted
was
me on superheroes, and here's you. I don't know what RTSs are. Do-do-do.
Yeah, RTS is like a cornerstone of every
you got
game.
roasted on superheroes because superheroes are superheroes.
Come on, RTSs. RTSs.
I don't know. It's you need to do it.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
great.
I would highly recommend purchasing a few. Purchasing on a stick. Purchasing a few.
Like I said in the first ToggleCast, though, I am not clever enough to play these games.
Oh, you don't have to be
Oh.
clever. You just have to be faster.
Yeah, like some
My
of these
strategy
people.
just doesn't come across. Like I'm like, okay, guys, you go in there, you ride the horses in there, guys, go, and
What I
save the
usually
day
do
because
is I
everyone
get
else is getting attacked.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone's dying. Oh, wait a minute, they're all marching away. You know what the funniest thing is? When I play that game, right, they all start marching away, but somehow I still win, even though they're all running away. I
That's
don't know
weird.
what.
What I do is just get so many like peasants or whatever you get so much resources, just mass produce everything that looks cool, and then just throw them all at the enemy until they get absolutely like squashed to bits, basically. Get rid of them.
Do you play online? RTS is online.
I'm not good enough to play RTSs online.
Yeah.
I've tried playing
See.
Dawn of War online, and I got my butt handed to me. It's just
Well,
like
that's
these
what I
people
mean.
are insane. It's because they
Yeah.
have all these like quick what do you call them? Shortcuts and
Keybinds and stuff
keybinds
like
and
that.
stuff like that. You just
Yeah.
go like they go like And then like they've had 10,000 troops, and you're already getting rammed
Yeah.
from behind. It's
I know
like,
it sounds
what?
like they're fapping, but they're not. They're actually
Maybe
playing tactically.
I should. Maybe I should start playing Halo Wars then if it's really easy, because maybe that could be a good starter. Because then I don't
Maybe
have
we
to
could all
think.
play
I
each
just-
other.
Yeah, maybe if it's cross-platform, who knows?
Yeah,
I don't think it'll
definitely.
be cross-platform though. Bringing us to the end of that topic with Halo Wars 2, Matt was disappointed, but Matt, last thing before we do go, are you actually going to be open to trying out the full version? Because sometimes the beta isn't perfect.
Ooh, I think if Microsoft get in touch with us and send us a free copy, I'd be happy to run through it on the channel. So we'll just have to wait to see
okay,
if
that's it,
Microsoft get in
Microsoft.
touch.
Send us that copy.
Total
Boys.
orders for a small man right there.
But
Dream
yeah,
big, guys.
okay.
Dream big.
And with that big dream, it brings us on to our final topic of the podcast. We're going to talk about the games that we've played in the past that we really didn't like games that maybe we thought that we were gonna like. Maybe they are games that everyone else seems to like, but yeah, but we don't enjoy them. So what games don't you like, Matt?
Someone, me? Oh, come on, someone else go first. I've been talking too much.
Okay, when I was a kid, right, I played this game, and whenever me and my parents used to go on holiday, I used to sort of always see games that I thought were cheaper, but it actually turns out they're not cheaper. They're just really, really knocked off versions of real games, and there's like 15 games in one cartridge or something. Did you guys ever see that? Like, whenever you
yeah,
go abroad, there was all that stuff, and I was so into that idea. I got one. It had a Pikachu game on it called Pikachu Land, and it was literally just. I didn't know at the time. This is my first ever playing of Super Mario, but it was Super Mario with a Pikachu skin on it. But I didn't like it. Of course,
That
I liked
sounds
it.
incredible, man.
It was basically Super Mario.
What? I've never
but the
even heard
game
of
on
this game.
No, it's because it's a knockoff game. It's just Pikachu Land or something, and it's
pirate.
literally
Sounds
just
awesome.
Super Mario, the exact Super Mario game with Pikachu. But the game that was on it that really annoyed me was Earthworm Jim. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever played Earthworm Jim game, but I don't think I was playing a real Earthworm Jim game, so, like, you know, just disclaimer there. But this Earthworm Jim game, you'd get, like, halfway to a point, and, like, for some reason, he doesn't jump, but he doesn't climb either. So I kept walking, and I got to a place where there's, like, this big pile of mud, and there was a place up at the top, and I tried literally everything. Like, I spent like about 2 or 3 hours trying to figure out how to get up that thing, and it just led to a rage quit, which I just kind of have concluded that game's impossible to complete, because I've concluded that it was just a complete design flaw now. But back when I was a kid, I took that as a loss, man. I played an impossible game and I lost. So Earthworm Jim is definitely on there with like my worst games I've ever played. Another game that I played that wasn't good, but it was purely because it looked like it should be good. Have you ever played a game where you look and you're like, oh my god, this game should be so good? And
Yeah.
you play it, it was, I don't know if you've ever heard of it, Batman Vengeance. And it looked like it could be really cool. It had a Game Boy Advance version of it, which was
Batman
terrible, but
Vengeance?
obviously.
I
I
played
it
a
was
Batman game on the Sega, but I don't think it'll be that one. I'm going to check that out. Vengeance. Yes, I know exactly which one you're talking about.
Oh my god! And that game, again, it looked like it should be really good, but it just wasn't. It just wasn't good. It was like.
Well, it's probably because it's a superhero game. Oh!
Let's face it, the Batman games are freaking awesome now. Like, but back then, Batman hadn't released a good game, and it was like one of those running jokes that is Batman going to be a good game? No, but then Asylum came along and kicked that theory's ass.
I haven't played Asylum. Should I
Batman
play it?
Vengeance was upsetting.
Sorry.
What was that? Sorry, Karen. What was you
I
saying?
was
What
saying
game?
I haven't played Asylum. Is it worth playing?
Totally. All of the Batman games, in my opinion, are worth playing.
Well, even the one that you're talking about right now, Batman Vengeance?
I'm talking about the Arkham Asylum. I'm sorry, the Arkham games. The Arkham games, not to be
Okay.
confused with other Batman games.
Okay.
But yeah, so have you guys thought of any games that you didn't particularly like?
For me, I don't actually have any games that I don't particularly like. I give everything a shot, and the worse the game, the more fun I have. Like, if you get a game that's absolutely atrocious, let's say you get some from some country that you've never even heard of, and it's like this absolutely worst put together game ever with the worst like voice acting ever, I will have a blast on that game.
Okay, now you say that, actually, there's another thing that I need to say about that cartridge game that I got. And it's going to be the first time that I ever swear on a ToggleCast and allow people to hear it because it's part of the story.
Can we add a
But
cheering sound
basically,
effect?
it was a knocked off Pokemon Crystal game, right? And it said it opened up, right? It had Professor Oak on it, and it said, "Welcome to the land of elves," and it like just loads of stuff, and it was really crap. And then he goes,
The fuck?
and it said the word "fuck" in it at one point. It was like choose your Pokemon fuck or something like that. I don't know
What?
what it was. It said "fuck" at one point, and I was like, I was 10 when I was playing this, and I was like,
Choose the
"You said
Pokemon to
fuck."
fuck, did you say?
Choose the
Oh,
Pokemon.
damn.
Literally, choose the Pokemon fuck. And I was
Sex
like,
them on.
I'm out, man.
Gotta
Uh,
shag
that
them
game
all.
Mum and Dad didn't have a clue.
Oh,
So yeah,
I
that was
didn't-
really funny.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
No, but that cartridge, I would have loved that cartridge. You throw me that
Yeah,
cartridge
I've
right
still
here
got that
because I will
cartridge.
play the crap out of all of those games on there. I will play everything. Anything. Like, you know, those old. My favorite are the types that, like, those terrible RPGs. You know, the ones that look like they're like Eastern European made style bad RPGs. They're the best thing ever. They're so fun. I mean,
Shit.
we're going. We're probably for games that I don't like. I would probably say the generic one. I don't like sports games. I'm not a big sports fan, so I just anything to do with sports. I'm meh. Meh for
Fair
me.
enough. Yeah.
So that's the only thing. Everything else, just throw it my way. I will play the crap out of anything you give me.
A true gamer, a true lover of the art.
Yeah.
Which is
Apart from
good.
sports.
There's never been a game that you've just played and thought, wow, this is just crap.
Yeah,
Not even.
but then I'd be like, wow, this is shit. This is awesome. That's how I do it.
Never
The
played a
worst-
game where like you just can't go on anymore because the game doesn't let you.
And then
This
I
was
think
Earthworm
that's
Jim,
even
man. I would
funnier.
give you Earthworm Jim, and I think you'd be really annoyed by the end of it.
I will make a video. I will send you it. I will make a
Earth,
video
come on,
of
Kieran,
me
play Earthworm.
smiling.
What about you, Matt, what games you hate?
I have an intense passion of hatred for a certain. I was going to make a joke there, but it wouldn't have been appropriate. I really dislike games where you have to like find a hidden object. I
So
just
you're
don't
not
see.
smart enough for puzzle games, basically. you're
It's
saying.
no. Ooh. No, it's not the puzzle games I don't like. It's you know these games where it's like a point and click, like you said earlier, point and click, where
Yeah.
there'll be like something hidden in the picture, like spot the difference or something like that.
Yeah, that's a bit
I
pointless.
don't see the point. That's not a game to me.
Mm,
I'm
but
not
you have to
interacting with a
appreciate the
game.
art and things
Oh,
like
I
that,
do.
though. Some
I
of them
do
are really
appreciate the
amazing.
art. Yeah, no, definitely.
If that was given to you, though, if that was given to you in like two different contexts, right? Tell me which one you'd like, and if you wouldn't like either of them, I'd be interested. So
Yeah.
in one context, it's a point and click, and you've got to find something that's hidden, and you click
Yeah.
on that thing, and then you click on another thing, and that's essentially a point and click, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or if you were playing a dude in a 3D world who had to go and find an object, and you literally had to explore the whole place to try and
Ooh.
find something,
Well, that
would that
changes
still be a
things.
bad game, or would that become a good game for you?
I think it would be really fun, but then again, if that kind of technology is around, I'd rather be running around in Skyrim fighting other players as opposed to trying to find like where I've left my car keys. It could be fun,
Definitely a
but
choice.
still,
thing,
I
isn't it?
don't know. Yeah, just point and
Throw
click
car
games.
keys.
I do that in real life. I need to try and find my shit in the morning. That's not a game
Oh,
to me.
I can just
That's
imagine you standing in the corner of the room and just staring at the whole room and going
Seriously.
click, click, click.
Literally
trying to
all I
find-
do is. Okay, the
throw
other
it
thing,
in.
other games I really hate are games that imitate, like, not just imitate, because imitation is nothing wrong with that, because that's how we innovate and learn and gradually improve.
Pikachu Land.
Yeah, but games that literally copy. It's like, do you remember Clash of Clans?
Yeah.
Well, that's
Right.
a mobile game. I don't even consider them games, to be honest.
Yeah, but what do we have now? Clash of Kings. Kings of Clash. It's like, really?
Are you
Oh, and
talking
then
about
there's-
the ones
there's
when you're
Game
browsing?
of Wars. Game
Yeah.
of
Game
Wars.
of War, Build Your
Yeah.
Kingdom.
That's a
Like when
clickbait
you're
title I've
browsing-
ever heard.
What is it? When you're browsing Facebook and you see suggested posts,
Yeah.
you should be playing this. League of Angels is one
It's
I
like,
saw, and I was
fuck
like,
off.
what the shit is that? That's literally they copy and pasted World of Warcraft pictures and
That's what
like icons into
Yeah.
their game and said, "Come play our game."
Yeah, exactly. And those I can't stand that because that to me is basically robbery because you can't just steal people's intellectual property like that.
Well,
it's
that's
just
Blizzard should sue the crap out of them, but I
it's
don't
shit.
understand why.
Yeah, like
Probably
There's
never
so
saw it. They're
many of
probably
them
just
as
like,
well.
it would literally be like a thumbnail of some random elf with like weird boob armor, and it's like build,
Exactly.
you know,
And then
let
World
me
of
lead your
Warcraft-
kingdom.
And trust
Have you
me, all the
seen-
icons there are World of Warcraft icons. That's the
It's
thing.
just
So
well, yeah.
Have you
it's
guys
just
seen
so
those
shit.
online stuff? And there's like an online advert and it tries to entice you in by doing this stupid trick, which never, I never fall for it because it sounds stupid. But it goes, males, if you play this game, you will not want to leave. Like, and it'll be like a female
adverts
voice
on
trying to
Pornhub.
like imitate sexual connotations. Like, have you ever seen one of those adverts? And I'm like looking at it like, no, I'm probably going to leave. To be honest, I'm not even going to enter to leave. Forget that.
You kind of sold it to me there with your voice, though, Alan. I like that.
Hey,
If you enter this game, you're not going to want to leave.
enter my
should make
man
this game.
cave.
Oh. Yeah, but that's what I don't like. I just find it really. I'm just tired of being bombarded with really shitty games that are just rehashed and just.
Well, I
The
don't
same
get them because
thing.
I have a Windows phone, and the Windows phone can barely play a video, like any kind of game, or have anything on it. So
Yeah.
I'm in the clear.
Isn't that ironic, considering Windows is the ultimate gaming software?
But
Yeah, weird. Yeah.
yeah, that is weird actually when you think
It
about
is because PC gaming is where it's at, but their mobiles can't do it.
And
Like, what the
The
hell?
game that I always talk about and always say that I don't like, though, right? And I don't know if you guys disagree with me, but I have always said that I dislike Spyro the Dragon, the first game.
Blasphemy!
I don't like Spyro the Dragon. I'm not going to
I
sit
grew
here
up
and-
with Spyro the Dragon. That was the first
That's
game I
cool.
plonked into that PS1 when I got it for Christmas, and I was like,
Crash
"Oh my
Bandicoot
god,
2
a
was mine."
PS1 and a pirated copy of Spyro!"
Shit. How can you not like Spyro? That's just childhood memories.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, I like Spyro 2. I jumped on that bandwagon by Spyro 2, but Spyro 1...
No, I
it
like
just didn't
Spyro 2 a
catch
lot
my
more than Spyro
imagination.
1 as
I get the
well.
feeling I'd probably enjoy it now, to be fair. But when I was a kid, I had no interest in it, and I've said it so many times. But can I just point out, there's a game that I want to talk about now, that I have digged at. For anyone who has been watching all of our videos, you probably won't have noticed, but I did dig at it in my in my money saving hacks video. And that game is No Man's Sky. You'll see that I go to price compare it and then decide against it. And I also trade it in the trade-in thing. Because to me, No Man's Sky was the biggest disappointment I've ever had on a video game. I genuinely, I didn't even, like, I tried to brace myself because I'd heard that it was going to be bad. So I thought, you know what? It's not going to be that bad. It's going to be okay. I'm going to play it. I get the point. They've mismarketed it. That's cool. I don't mind people mismarketing things. I get the point. I never expected it to be this big sort of shooting, fighting, Skyrim in space type game. I just expected really nice exploring game, and then I played the game, and then I spent 2 hours trying to find zinc because you can't activate your ship until you've found zinc. So why did they put zinc somewhere? Because let's face it, what's the first thing you want to do when you turn on No Man's Sky? You want to go in the ship and you want to go into space, and then when you finally get into space, it's the most underwhelming thing because you've got nowhere to go. You can't exactly walk around the ship and go, right, I'm going to stretch my legs while it moves. Oh no. And then it's like, oh, 2 weeks to get over there, 3 years to get over there. Yeah, I'm really going to play this game for 3 years. My God, it hasn't got that longevity. Trust me. I freaking hate No Man's Sky. I've never hated a game more than I've ever hated No Man's Sky. I am so sorry to the people that made No Man's Sky. I'm sure you worked really hard on it, but you really screwed me over when I landed my bloody ship on a place which had 95% water, might I add, 95% water. And let's bear in mind that every single one of these planets are apparently as big as a real planet and is
But you found
take
it,
as
the
much
planet
time
with 95%
to go around.
water.
Yeah, 95% water. And I thought, this looks pretty cool. God knows why. Anyways, I land it, and guess what? My ship's broken, so I can't move my ship anymore. So I'm stuck on a stupid, bloody water-based planet, and there is no way out. I have literally tried everything. I tried to swim. By the way, the swimmer mechanics are crap. I genuinely thought to myself, okay, I'm going to be able to do this. I'm going to be able to swim. I'm going to get myself out of this situation because I still want to play No Man's Sky because I got it for Christmas, and therefore I want to enjoy it. But no, didn't get that because it doesn't let you swim. You have to use the jetpack to fly across the water. It makes no sense, and it's 95% based water. There is definitely no way that I can explore underwater. I can't drive my ship up. It has actually broken the game.
At least you found a planet with 95% water. I just found the same planet about 8 times.
It was the same planet, but with lots of water. That's what it
I
was.
didn't buy it, so joke's on you
Well,
guys.
the joke's on me probably because I gave it 8 hours. I played it for 8 hours, to really give it a shot because I really wanted it to work. Apparently, Steam's refund policy is if you play a game over 8 hours, you don't get a refund.
Oh shit!
No way. You should not play
So I
hours.
still
That's
have it.
brutal.
So I
Oh look, that
fact
game
is
looked
though,
so
guys-
sick. It did look so sick, but
did,
they've
it did.
literally clickbaited the world.
from the first trailer, they trolled us into the century. Into the next
That's like
century.
that's literally clickbait to
Three
gone to
years
the
or
next
something
level.
in the making. Just,
Well, they
just like literally.
clickbaited £50 out of me, so you know.
Well, there you go. But I think
There was times-
people were wanting to sue them, weren't they, for like mis-selling a product?
I mean,
there were
they-
lawsuits and everything.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they have done an update. Don't get me wrong. It's added like a little bit of flesh to the game. I haven't checked
You know
it
all
out
the
yet
stuff
myself.
you know the stuff I was just talking about. Yeah, that was after the update.
Oh,
So
really?
it's done nothing.
Oh, maybe that's
The
why I
update's
didn't
done
find any of
nothing.
the water-based planets because I haven't checked it out since the update.
Yeah, they thought, oh no, let's just add in some water-based planets so we can break people's games.
Well,
But
then
that's
they
part
need
of
to
the
add a
fun.
submarine or something. That would have been cool, like going around.
Fun. If you can't do anything, you have to restart the game. That is not part of the fun.
But
you
I'm
could
sorry,
restart
but
the
it should
game.
be.
You should have picked your planet better, Alan.
I definitely shouldn't have gone on a water-based planet, but I
Well,
don't
there
know
you
why
go.
a game in that's a planet in that's going to break your game.
People
Oh,
ask for
well.
realism and they don't like it when they get it.
I
with
just
that-
wanted a tall ship like space game, a one where you can fly giant battle cruises and have fighters coming out of your ship and stuff like that. That would have been awesome.
Yeah, that's one.
Star Wars.
That would have been so cool, and like just being able
Definitely.
to
a ship
yeah,
that's the size
would've
of
been
10
great.
planets or something like that. I mean, there is
That's
that game
fucking
Space
huge.
Engineers. That's freaking awesome because you can build ships like that and stuff like that. Definitely worth a check out if you guys want to like have a real good space game. Space Engineers, and there's another one called StarMade. StarMade's freaking awesome. It's Minecraft in space. I know I said that I'm not
Which
a big
is
fan
what
of Minecraft.
it was meant to be for No Man's Sky, but it didn't end
Yeah.
up being that. It just ended up being boredom in space.
Holy
So,
crap, Alan! Put those claws
No.
away. Meow.
He's roasting the hell out of it.
I really don't like it. I'm sorry, it's not a good game. It's just not. It had so much potential. I'm talking as a person who waited for 2 or 3 years, just angry about how a game that should have been good is not good. But anyways, guys, on that angry note, I'm gonna have to bring this segment to a close and move on to what's going to be coming out within the rest of the week. So as of tomorrow, we're going to be having another Challenge Monday, this one with me and Rob as we play GTA, what we call the Grenade Game. And that's actually also on his Twitch stream. So there'll be a link to that and you can like watch all of the stuff that we did in preparation to it. So there was a non-edited version online, but there's obviously going to be this condensed version. Then on Wednesday, Matt is going to do his first main video of the month, followed by Kieran's Chill Plays on the Friday. We're starting a new series of The Forest. And then finally, on Saturday, we're going to have Rob's first main video of the month, swiftly followed by the 6th episode of the ToggleCast, which will be hosted by myself, Kieran, and Geordie. So that's all of the awesome videos you guys got to look forward to this
Suckers.
week.
You're not going to get to have me on it.
Let's bring this episode to an end, guys. If you have enjoyed this episode of ToggleCast, please comment below whether you want to see some GTA Lego. Comment below whether you enjoyed No Man's Sky. That's not
Roast
gonna
the
happen.
shit out of
comment
Alan.
below if you don't like No Man's Sky. I'll get more commenters. And yeah, guys, we want a discussion to get started. Like, if you want to talk, we want to hear what you have to say. So pop us a comment down below. We'll actually mention it next week. We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Go for it. Anyways,
we'll
guys,
make a video reading your comments. It'll be fun.
exactly.
And roasting
So
the shit out of you too.
So subscribe, like, comment, and yeah, and basically you'll get consistent quality content. Okay, guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye, you guys.
Bye.